Before you watch the demo on this next project, which is our color chart or our value chart, working with color, I want to go over a couple of things. Number one, you're going to use your 18 by 24 or 16 by 20 canvas board. If you purchase the kit, it is included in your kit. And you're going to paint the canvas to a neutral middle tone gray with your acrylic paint. So I can't emphasize that enough. See how it's completely dry? You're going to use acrylic paint. No matter if you're working with the acrylic or if you're working with the oil, the first step is that. We want it to be totally dry so that you can apply your next layers over that so that you could immediately start working on it without any trouble. So that's number one, paint the base layer gray. Number two, you're going to take your tape, and your tape is going to be 3/4 of an inch, and you're going to use a ruler and count out how many sections you want, and then you're going to apply your tape onto the canvas, okay? Now this will be nice because you'll have very crisp edges to work with. And so you're going to do this on your canvas. Let me zoom out a little bit. You're going to do this on your canvas. I can't emphasize enough that this is not the correct size. I'm just showing you this just for the sake of demo. Yours is 18 by 24, okay? So you're going to do this. You're going to go all the way across with the layers of tape, and you are going to map it out, right? Count and make sure that you have enough squares. I will say your squares should be about 1 inch by 1 inch or a little bit bigger. We definitely don't want them small like this or like this. You want them to at least be that, if not bigger. You'll work it out. Now, I'm not going to go all the way across with the tape, but I just want to get to a point where you can see what you're definitely going to need to make sure that you do. Okay, so you're here. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure to look at the chart that is on Canvas. There's a PDF of that chart. And you're going to make sure that you do not use these these boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I like to cover them up with tape, and then I just put an X on them so that I know that I'm not going to use those 4 boxes. And basically, the reason why we want to leave these boxes blocked out like that is because when we go to paint, we want to be able to label the color that we're using out of the tube. So in this case, let me zoom in. In this case, you can see that I have the label, a place here to label yellow, to paint the yellow block out of the tube, right? And then on this side, I can write plus white and put white here. So then it makes it very easy for us to take the yellow, add a little bit of white, and get that value. And then this says plus white, so yellow plus more white to get that. Yellow plus more white to get that, right? And I will talk to you about this in the demo, but really being careful to make noticeable jumps in the values. So that's the basics for how to get started, and then you're going to watch the demo where I actually mix color and talk to you about how to mix tints and shades of all of the colors in your palette. All right. Good luck.